everyone, and here's our devotional for Wednesday, January 31st, 2018. This one's called Ladybugs and Spiky Shrubs. My preschool son and I were taking a walk in the park one day, enjoying nature. While passing a spiky shrub laden with surely toxic red berries, he suddenly plunged his hand into the midst of all things sharp and pointy and delicately extracted a ladybug. I don't even know how he had seen it, let alone caught it so easily without getting a single scratch. We stood in speechless wonder while it roamed his fingertips, and I realized that not everything about the bush was frightening or dangerous. There was beauty there, too. Most of us have gone through spiky shrub times in our lives, times when we feel like poisonous berries and thorns surround us, and we're afraid to move lest we bleed, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. But in the middle of all those perils, there are also ladybugs, small and fragile, yet powerful enough to make our very beings smile. We must open our eyes to see them. I know people who fell into the spiky bush of unemployment. They found ladybugs in volunteer work or in the lifting of materialism from their hearts. I know people who fell into the spiky bush of grave illness. They found ladybugs in communion with family, the kindness of caregivers, and in finding a humble heart. I know people who fell into the spiky bush of grief. They found ladybugs in other relationships, strengthened and in compassion gained. Spiky bushes come in many shapes and sizes, from depression to disappointment, rejection to remorse, frustration to fatigue, hate to hunger, sadness to sin, and every other thing that cuts into us or poisons our happiness. Likewise, the ladybugs come in various ways: a night without pain, a burst of fresh flavor, a soothing scent in the breeze, a colorful sunset, a wise word from a child, a deep breath, or a lingering melody. Each may be a small thing, a fragile moment, but it takes the eyes away from the toxic berries and the thorns to see the glory of a need met, whether we knew we needed it or not. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John 14:27. Wow, I should have read further. This is really good. It's so true, and I know that I've repeated the story 1,000 times of the fire and how horrible it was, but how God made a beautiful thing out of something that was so horrible. He changed my life forever in the process. That gives us something to think about, doesn't it? So, may the Lord bless you all and be with you till tomorrow.